Hello, everybody. Today is gonna be a good day. Because it's gonna be a good day. So, we're gonna start off some easy code. Because we're just gonna copy and paste something. First off, we want an SPS layer. This is just an empty object. You can see it. You can't see it. See? But we're going to right click on this dude, and we're going to put in a 3D object, a capsule. See, that you can see. Let's, oh, no. Capsule. Or, no, I'm going to name this bean. That's what I always do. Very few people know that, but yes, that is what I always do. Also, David? Yo, Heclo, welcome. Let me do that. Welcome, Heclo. And Savage. So we got the bean. Let's look. It actually gives us directions on how to do it here. And then you put the camera. You put the camera in there too. Just like that. Actually, put that above that. Okay. Now the camera, I'm gonna have to put that at 0.2. And this at 1.62, I believe. That'll just make sure it's above the head, so there's no clipping. Is that right? 6.4, it's fine. Okay, now here's what we're going to do. We're going to come into FPS Player, we're going to add a component, and we're going to type in CS underscore FPS controller. Is that how you spell it? Oh, I opened Discord accidentally. For real. That is how you spell it. Okay, I'm not an idiot. Okay, new script. Do I need CS? SC. See? I'm a little bit dumb. SC. New script, create and add. This will open up Microsoft Visual Studios. I almost forgot the name of the program. It'll open up Microsoft Visual Studios, and that's where I do all my coding. Let's look. See? Microsoft Visual Studios. Now, honestly, I enjoy coding, and I've coded a couple games. All of them, I think, can be found on itch.io/Joellybravado. Let me make this the right size. Okay. Now, I already did it, so if you look, essentially all this does is it, does this, but it, puts in a character and controller component, and then it takes all of these floats, whether that's, the gravity, the jump speed, the running speed, the walk speed, everything, and then allows, it takes these numbers and it, changes them to actual, I don't know how to explain it. Let's look. So we head back into here, and you'll see immediately things, well, not immediately, it has to complete the domain and stuff. But all these shows up. So we have to actually drag the camera in, and this is actually all, what's the word I'm looking for? Interchangeable, like, editable, customizable, whatever. But you can, like, make the gravity bigger or the jump speed if this isn't actually what you want. Now, Heclo, I do need some models if you want to help on this game. That would be awesome. If you don't, that's fine. Okay, but you can see we've got this here now. So, if I expand this to full view, this is the game view. This is where you'll see what all you've made. And you can see, I can walk, I can run, jump. You can't see it very well because I don't have any materials yet, but let me fix that real quick. Okay, first things first, I'm going to how do you do this? Window. Package manager. There we go. I'm smart. Now you go for my assets, and I'm gonna have to sign in for this. Do not want to give away my Unity ID, so let's see if we can just boop that for a second. That's one of them. Yes, Eclo, that is one of the games. Hold up. Let me sign in real quick. I almost leaked my email address on stream. That would not have been good. I think we can exit that. Okay, we're good now to pop this back up. Bam. Okay. No, I'm not 10. So I'm pretty sure all of these are 2D. I want, load. I want the 3D ones. So here's what, let's look. Hand-painted bark. Sure, this will work for now. I'll probably use it later, I don't know. I'll import these. This will just give me a reference as to how fast I'm moving and everything. So if I go back into project, hand-painted, textures, no, materials, and then I'll just drag a random one onto here. See? Now, if I go back into assets and I create a material, and I'm just going to, oops, that's not what I want to do. I'm just going to make this cyan. Okay, and I'll rename this to edit, right? No. Rename to player placeholder mat. I don't know. Okay, but now we're gonna want to move the camera down a little bit at least. Wrong button. I honestly, there you go. Let's look around. Okay. Now, let's look here. No, my nephew made that. I was teaching him how to game develop, and he made that. Okay. You can see, I think I'm staying in the air a little bit longer than I'd like, honestly. And I can tweak this around. I don't really know how it's all gonna work. But here's one thing I want to do. The look limit is set to 45, and I want to change this to like 80. And if we go back in, and hit play, it's reading chat. You'll see we can actually look way more down and way more up now. We can run really fast. Ooh. Okay, but now we're gonna leave this how it is, just like that. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save this scene. We're going to rename it. Rename to scene 1. And we're going to Control D to duplicate it. And we're going to rename this one to main menu. Okay, now we're gonna go to main menu. We're gonna take everything except for the main camera and the light, and we're going to delete him. Right. Now, we're gonna add in UI canvas. Now, under the canvas, we're gonna add a UI panel. Yes, and you can see, oh boy, my buttons are gone. I'm pretty sure that's the 2D button. It is. Okay, here's my 2D panel right here. Source image, I'm going to change this to none. That blew up real quick. Okay, and now I'm just going to change the color of it to a black with 0 opaque. Now, if I make this real big, you can see it stretches width, but we're going to change it to pixel perfect and screen space camera. This will allow it to not mess up any under camera. I gotta drag the camera in there. Okay. Now, F. That's the button, I think. Canvas, F. Yes, F is right. Now, here's the thing. This panel we're gonna rename to main menu. Perfect. Okay, now under this panel, we're going to create a UI button using Text Mesh Pro. This button's just going to go smack dab in the middle, but this is going to be the play button. Hold up. Is it this one? Yeah, let's drag it up a little bit, and we'll fix all these colors and stuff soon. However, let's look. This I want to set to none as well. I want the normal color to be nothing. Highlighted color to be something, but I want it to be black. Pressed color, I want it to be quite something, and I want it to be black. Selected color, doesn't matter, we're not going to have a selected thing. Okay. However, okay, I'll have to import these. Ooh. Popping my fingers. There's something about popping your fingers when you're coding. It just... great satisfaction. Okay, but you can see it just says button right now. We're going to want this to say play, and we'll mess around. Glory's going to be like a super, like almost like Battlefield. So if you come into here and you search up the Battlefield main menu, you'll see it looks pretty cool. So you got the picture in the background. You usually have pictures specifying like what type of game modes there are and stuff. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Sorry. So yeah, that's the basis, but you can see though, here's what we're gonna want to do. We're gonna go under here into the text. This is where it gets fun. This is going to say play. What am I thinking? Story mode. Campaign. That's what they're called. Campaign. And that's all we're gonna put in right now. Campaign play. I definitely want it to be... Let me look. Font size goes up a little bit. Vertex color. I want it to be a color gradient. So I'm going to have it a 4 colors gradient, and I'm going to have it go from yellowish, slightly oranger yellowish, slightly greener yellowish, and then slightly redder orange. Blech. That looks the same. Let's try this again. Like that, and then the color, bold, definitely want it bold. Font size up. Ooh, text style. Title. Font. I want the font to be, okay, that's not what I wanted. Text. Okay, font. Just want a different font, honestly. Let's check. What's Anton look like? Ooh, that looks good. Like that. Ah, here we go. Bam. Bam. I want it masking? No. Overflow. I want this enabled. Campaign. See, there we go. Make it a little bit smaller. And I don't know why. Oh, there we go. Make the line smaller. That's whatever. Paragraph smaller. Okay, there we go. Character, that's fine. Extra settings. Come to think of it, I'm just gonna have this as play. And then I'll have just words as... So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set that to 0 again. And what else did I do? Crap. It's low, but that's fine, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Text goes there, so that the button can be right on the words. Okay. For some odd reason, I want that down all the way. For some odd reason, the color here, no. The text is sort of not there. You know what I mean? It's like hard to see, and I definitely want it more bright. And I don't really know how to do that. Color softness. Dilate. No. There we go. That looks better. I definitely need this to be darker, though. And this to be darker. Not quite black, but more red. There we go. Now, hey Jolie, what kind of genre is this game? This is going to be an FPS game. Like Destiny. It's gonna be based a lot on Destiny, in between like Destiny and Battlefield type thing, where I want it like fantasy, FPS type game. Destiny 2, of course. Okay, so let's take play 1. This is gonna be options, and it goes straight in the middle. Play 2, this is gonna be quit, and it'll go down low. Okay, we're gonna rename it to options. Play 2 is gonna be renamed to quit. Okay. Text. This is gonna say options. And this text is gonna say quit. Beautiful. There's gonna be a picture in the background, but kind of. Bye, Jet. Okay, so now here's where we go. If you look down here click enter, it should be here somewhere. No, it's on the button itself. There's an on click right here, so here's what's up. On the main menu, we're going to add a script that says, we're going to call it on click. Okay, this is where it gets fun. On click. We open this up. I've not done this in a while, like a good 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. Okay, but we're going to need a public void start. Perfect. We're also going to be using Unity engine dot build index. Is that what it's called? No, scene management. Perfect. Now, under this start, we're going to say crap. How's the line go? It's a very simple one line of code. It's scene manager dot get active scene, scene manager, dot load scene, dot build index equal to 1. Is this actually it? Oh, son of a biscuit. I think I messed it up. It's definitely like that. Dot. Get active scene? No. Dot. Is it get active scene? Let's look. Dot. Load scene. Is it load scene? Scene manager dot get active scene, and then you use the next +1. Do you think the hardest language to learn in coding wise? I've only learned C#, and I don't know it very well. My sister learned Java. So just based on what I know, I'm gonna say Java, but I don't know. Get active scene. Dang it, this is wrong too. Okay, here's what's up. Here's what I think I did wrong. Scene manager. Let's just make sure it's all nice and neat. Scene manager. Dot load scene. Scene manager dot. Okay, that's not a thing. Scene manager dot get active scene. Dot. No. Scene manager. Dot. No, I don't want that. Scene manager. Dot. Load scene. Dot? No. Dot build index equal to 0. Get active scene is so wrong. Okay. Still wrong, I meant. Let's look it up on YouTube, because Brackies makes a video about this, and I have to consult YouTube every single time I try to make this. Let's go. Brackies, scene management. Oh no. Oh, yo, welcome, Danny. Start menu. Okay. 832 is where it says it'll be.
In this video, we're gonna have a look at how to...
Yo, Bracky's the GOAT for real. 833 here. This is fine.
Studio. Now let's remove our start and update. And instead, let's create our own function that will call whenever we press the play button. In order to be able to call it from the button, we need to make the method public. So we'll write public void. Let's call it play game. And inside this method, we'll simply load the next level. Whenever we want to change scenes in Unity, we need to be used to go, say, level 1. We could also give it a build index, say 1. But instead of loading a particular level...
Okay. So because I want to give it a particular level, I'm gonna go load scene 1. Oh gosh dang it, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, now I'll save this. This is fine. I think he's Norwegian, but I don't know, Danny. Okay. This is fun. This is fine. This is okay. If I go into play and I add and I drag in on click. No. Okay, here's what's up. Main menu is the one that has on click on it. So if I go play, drag in main menu, and go to game object. No. On click should show up there. Main menu. How do I do this? How do I do this? Game object. No. No, 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 no. Play. Say I throw on this here. Right? Just like that? Okay. It's annoying. Okay. Let's remove this component, go into canvas, and throw it on there. I hate this already. Okay, this is killing me. Okay, here's what we're gonna need. We're gonna need a empty on click. That's fine. Drop. I'm so confused. Delete. Okay, main menu. Just drag it in here. That's where it was. What is happening? Play. None. That's fine. Okay, let's head back into here and select this on none. Again? None. Thank you. Okay, now we might be able to throw this on here. Why is this happening? What? Why is this happening? Is it because I have errors in here? No. No, it's not. Okay, let me think. Who knows? Maybe it'll work itself out. For now, let's move on to the options. For the options, we're gonna need another public void. So we're gonna type in public void. And we're gonna name this options menu. Dang it. What is happening? Thank you. Okay, now in this options menu, we're going to use scene manager, .load scene 2. Because we're in 0. I'm actually going to switch these just to make it better. This is 2. This is 1. Okay, public void. We're going to need one more public void quit game. No, you Dingleberry Jones. Quit game. Bam. And in here, I'm gonna say application dot quit. Just like that. Application.quit. We can save this, however, I'm also going to put in a debug.log that says quitting. That's easy enough. Okay, now, if I use this, please work. Please work. Please work. Event system. Can I actually put onClick into this event system? It actually worked. Okay, so play. I come down here and I drag my event system in. And onClick. So this is the play button. So I'm going to use start. Options. Add in. Drag in the event system. OnClick options menu. It's in here somewhere, options menu, and then do the same thing for quit. Now, drag drag the event system in there. OnClick, quit game. Okay. Now, here's what's up. we're going to go into scenes. We got the main menu. We're going to Control D and Control S. And then we're going to come into the main menu. And we're going to take camera out of there. Select these, delete them. And add a UI panel. Name it Options. Okay, now we're going to go File, Build Settings. We're going to add the open scenes. We're going to drag in Scene 1 and Main Menu. So Main Menu needs to be there, 0, so then Options menu would be 1. Okay, this should work. Now, if I save this and go into here, actually this one, I'm going to rename to Options menu. Okay, if I hit play, right? If I hit, oh, what the hell? That wasn't supposed to happen. What done happened? It's not supposed... This has never happened before, you know that? It's okay, it's probably something in my code. Scene manager dot... Oh, duh, it's because I'm using a start. So when it starts, it does it. Okay, let's change this to... Play game. Save. I'm an idiot. I'm a butthead, so I'm just gonna wing it. Okay, it'll compile the stuff. Okay, now that it's in here, if I go into main menu, I guess that would be play. I still need to change this now to play game. Make sure the rest of them are good. Now, if I hit main menu, I want to scale play. Okay, text? No, it would be in canvas. I want to screen space overlay, maybe? No. Canvas, let's look. Oh, right here, scale with screen size. That's what's up. I don't know why it's so small like that and so big there. But, yeah. There we go. Let's make the hierarchy a little smaller. Okay. Now, if we hit play. We hit play and we're in. Okay. If we hit options, we should go to a separate, quote-unquote, options menu. Let's look. Options brings us to the options menu. Okay, this is working good. And if we hit quit, it'll just show up in the log that says quitting. Okay, so this is good. This is working. I don't know why it's so small. Let me see if I can fix that. If I come into here and go into screen space camera, no. Didn't do anything. Expand. No, match. No. It's not what I want. I do want it to... scale with screen size. However, I think I'm gonna have to... just, no. Here's what I think I'm gonna have to do. Hold down Alt. No. Control. No. Shift. There we go. Options gets to be the same size. So does quit. Same size. Okay, now if you select these and stick them back in the middle where they belong, you'll see if we take the text and scale it up. No. Font size. Yeah, never mind. Is it worth it? Probably not. Here's one thing I can think of doing is that. Now if I scale the font size up, then if I grab the button and scale it up, and just do the same thing with the options. It is quiet, isn't it? Okay, text, let's, boop, boop, font size goes, brr. Overflow, disabled, okay. Options goes way up, options button also goes way up. Like, brr, way up. And now the same thing with the quit button. Text, go bop bop, font size goes brr. Quit button goes boop. Okay, now we can space these out better. And yes, they are off center. By quite a bit. That's fine, they'll all be moved around anyways. Okay. So now the name of the game that I'm gonna be making is, text. Glory. I'm just gonna name this title. Okay, and the text will say Glory. Okay, move that up to the top here. Go boop, boop. Font size real big. Disable that. And then color gradient. I'm going to yellow, dark to light, blue to purple. Blue to purple looks good for now. Alright, good night, Jip. I won't let the jelly in my bread. Don't stress it. Okay, bread, that. Let's also go with Oswald Bold, because it looks good. And that'll be good for the title for now. I'll even make it bigger. But now, if I make it open, whoa. Whoa. Why is it so big? Can I, like, shrink it while shrinking? No. That's not what I wanted to do. Match. This is killing me, you know? I hate it. Why can't it? Constant pixel size? No. What is happening? Why are you doing this? I want it to scale with screen, right? Let's put that back. Let's change that to like 1. Still too much. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's look. Canvas scaler. What am I doing wrong? I want everything to stay inside the canvas. Will that do anything? No. Of course not. Don't worry, that's okay. Screen space, camera. Who knows? Maybe that'll do something. No, it didn't. I don't know what I'm doing. World space. No, not quite. If I go camera, and then I go expand? No. Resize canvas, sorting layer. Resize canvas, disabled. Let's try that. No. Oh my gosh, this is killing me. If I turn off pixel perfect. Okay, so what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? I'm lost. Why is it all so blurry? Shader, nothing. Everything. Why does it look blurry? Shader channels, normal and tangent. Normal, tangent. Why is it blurry? No, it's not. Now it's not. Okay, whatever. That must have been a bug. Next. Okay. It's still doing the same thing, though, where it, like, goes, whoop, way big. Why? It's just expanding. It's not... It's expanding that way, but not this way. And I don't know why. It's expanding wide and not tall. So I know what I need to do. If you look... here, match width and height. I want to match them 1 to 1. You should see it matching it 1 to 1. Or no. 0.5. This should match it 0.5. It does? I can't tell. It does not. At least not quite. Constant pixel size? Definitely not. I do want it to scale, but I want it to all, you know, stay. Like if you look. Whoa. Huh? If you look at all of this, W, E, here we go, W. Okay, right? Now, this, when scaled, looks better, but is still not quite right. So I think we're just gonna have to do a little bit of that. Okay, it needs to be way bigger. If I make this 1,000, canvas by 800. I think that's what it was to begin with. It needs to be 1,000, I guess. It's better. Let's go 1,200. Better, 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 better. We're getting there every day. 1,300. Okay. I'm gonna put it at 1,375. Just to see if that works. That works. I don't know if I like it. But it works. Okay. Save this. Options menu. Please tell me it's the same. Bruh. Okay. Options menu, delete spaghetti, main menu. Save. Delete spaghetti. Now main menu, Control D. Save. If I head into main menu, go under the canvas, change this to options menu, and change the title to say something like options. This doth make me happy. Okay, save. Main menu. File. Build settings. Main menu 1. Remove. Let's also rename this to options menu. Save. Okay, file, build settings, options menu. Okay, time to see if this works. Okay, so we hit play. Time to see if this works, right? You hit options, and it takes you to options. Hit play, and it takes you to play. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is very good. I think we'll get like a transition and stuff in there, but this is still good. Okay, here's what I need to do. Options menu. Obviously, we're not gonna want the options button and all of this, so we can just delete them. Legitimately. Okay, now we're going to add UI slider. Okay, we're gonna start with drop downs. I'm not good at this. I'm not good at... Oh, Jolie, have you ever tried out G-Develop? No, I have not. So in options, we're gonna want volume. We're gonna want resolution. We're gonna want full screen. Let's put in a toggle. Just to start with. And I'm gonna name this full screen. Get in here real close. Make it big. Put it like here. Background, yeah. Needs to be big fun, don't you know? Like that. Then label. Okay. And the text will say full screen. I don't remember how to code this. I'm gonna be real honest. Make that a little bit smaller. I'm also gonna say overflow. Just overflow. So that it can overflow. I don't want it to overflow, but I want it to be able to overflow. Then we're gonna name this, and we're gonna move it, to like here. And we're gonna get, so it's kind of, oh, yo, welcome, Sneak. So it's kind of like advanced block coding, and you can make 3D and 2D games on the engine. I haven't ever heard of that. For the background, check mark, background. Okay. We're gonna get a gear PNG. I think that would look cool. Images. I want an actual PNG. Not one of these pretend PNGs. You know what I'm talking about? An actual PNG. No, I don't. I don't want a gear. Let's look checkmark. Checkmark box. Let's try putting in dystopian. Checkmark box. Ain't no way there's anything here. But I spelled dystopian wrong. Of course I did. Yeah, there ain't nothing here that's cool. Futuristic. Futuristic. I already know I'm spelling all of these wrong. Okay, tell you what, we're just going to make the background be just a box, if we can get that done. Can we get just a box? Just want a box. Box PNG. Futuristic box. There we go. That's something cool. Can we get any that are actual PNGs, though? I can get rid of the background, but I don't really want to. I think I might have to. Let's grab one that we really like then, like this one. I like this one. Save image as. Yeah, that's fine. Let's open up that file. And drop that baby in here. Let's set the texture type to, oh, nope. Texture shape, nope. Nope. Sprite, here we go. There it is. And now if we go into background, save. If we go into background, we throw that sprite in there. Okay, turns out we are gonna have to delete the background. So let's get a background deleter. Remove background in seconds. Pixelcut AI photo editor. I don't know if I like this. I am. Upload a photo. Sure. Why not? Downloads. This one, please. Wow. Download that. Nice. That was easy. Boop. Now we take the PNG, we turn it to a sprite. Background, save. Throw that in there. Way up in the corner. Yeah, let's, press T. Don't know. No. Background. It's not very visible, you know? Actually, it kind of is. Let's go check mark. Definitely want this thing bigger. T. I'm talking like this big. Bigger. So I in the middle. Okay. I don't know if I like that, though. Let's turn it blue. Just to go with the... Okay, now for the label. I'm going to make best fit. Yeah. But I'm going to go into the text. And I'm going to go text color. Is that a thing we can change? Hello? Text color? Tell me that's a thing we can change. Seriously? We cannot change the color? Am I dumb? Bold. Definitely want this as Oswald bold. Label. Font size big. W. Up. Okay. Where is the color? Color. Can you not? Dang. That doesn't look great. Let's make it darker. Okay. Now, if we play, you can say that you can check it looks cool, bada ding, bada doom, but it doesn't do anything. So, here's where label, I can delete that one. Here's where, if I come into full screen right here, you'll see there's this on value changed. It'll be a boolean. So we come back into here, and we're going to add in a public void full screen. I'm gonna leave those all like that. Now, I'm gonna say, full screen mode. Dot maximized window. I didn't think it was gonna be that easy. Equal to true. I didn't think it was gonna be that easy. Full screen mode. No. Dot maximized window. This is annoying. I'm gonna have to go and watch the video again. Start menu, options menu.
Hey, business owners, if you're making $1 million a year and you want to go to $10 million, I'm going to do something for you absolutely.
In this video, we'll make an in-game options menu using Unity. Here we'll be able to adjust stuff like volume, resolution, graphics quality, and full screen mode. Also, before we get started, I want to mention that my friends over at DevDoc have created a huge Christmas calendar giveaway. They're giving away a crazy amount of Unity assets.
Full screen, right here.
Awesome. The next thing that we want to hook up is our full screen toggle. This is just a simple toggle UI element. Again, let's go to our canvas and open up our settings menu. For this, we want to create yet another method. Again, it's going to be a public void. We'll call it set full screen. This time it's going to take in a boolean because our toggle is either going to be true or false. Let's just call it is full screen. And this is...
Okay, I guess I'll do this now. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm going to set this as a boolean. And I'm going to name it is full screen. Now, in case y'all don't know, there's a bunch of different kinds of... I don't remember what these are called. There's booleans, there's floats, there's... essentially, there's numbers, float, strings, booleans, and I think there's one other one. And essentially, there's true or false, strings are numbers, floats are inputs that are numbers, they're different, trust me. And then I honestly don't remember the last one. I can't be bothered. Integers.
It's actually also really simple to change. All we need to do is go screen dot full screen and set it equal to our is full screen.
Screen dot full screen. So apparently we put in screen dot full screen equal is full screen variable. Dang, that was easy.
Now again, we need to hook this up to our UI, so we'll go into Unity.
Okay, I'm also going to hook up my graphics quality.
Wow, awesome. So next
and volume. I also need to hook up my volume. I think that's later. Resolution drop down, resolution update.
Already have added a mixer to
volume slider.
I'm gonna hit add component and let's call it the settings menu.
Okay, let's make a volume slider first. Let's make a volume slider. So under here, I'm gonna add a UI slider. That's gonna be volume. Let's W this thing close to position, and then T, big W, over, down, background fill area, handle slide area. Okay, I'm also going to add in a UI text. And I'm going to name this volume. This one goes here. I'm going to say volume. And it's going to be, no. It's going to be Oswald bold as well. Bold. Font size goes brrr. Okay. Disabled. Overflow. I think that's fine. Volume. Gonna push it this way. And then go. Bam. Move it up. Gonna make it a little bit smaller. Just to stay on theme. I'm gonna make the color a dark cyan. Color picker. That one. Nice. Now they're the same color. Okay, slider. I'm gonna want the fill area. Background. Let's start with the background. Background, definitely black. I do not want it visible. Fill area. Fill. I want this to also be blue. I like blue. Then the handle, I'm gonna make it red. I don't like it, but I'm gonna make it red. If I hit play, trust me with this one, it's weird, but it'll work, I guess. Boom. Let's look. Knob, set native size, go up. T needs to go. F. W. Bam. Okay, so that's all I have to do for that one. I'll have to do it again. But if I set native size, move it up. If I go to T, I go just like that. And now, okay, that's not good. Why it get all stretched? Handle, options, canvas. What's happening? What's poppin'? Brand new whip just hopped in. If I go now, if I hit play, you'll see it looks better. Hopefully it doesn't get all messed up, but who knows, it might. Bam, it got all messed up. I don't know why it does that. Sliced. No. Tiled. No. Filled. Maybe. What's poppin'? Brand new whip just hopped in. Oh? Hey, it worked. And it looks good. Okay. Well, it doesn't really look good. This definitely needs to be purple. Sorry, it needs to be purple. Okay. One last thing we're gonna need to do in here, volume. Oh, that goes in the slider. Oh, it is. Okay, one last thing we're gonna need to do. Add in a UI dropdown. This one's gonna be W'd. Boom. Boom. Right here. It's also gonna need to be T'd. Up. W'd over. And up. Okay. In the drop down, we're gonna go label. We'll fix those. Template. Okay, we're gonna have to get all this later.
menu. Let's select C# and hit create an ad. We then double click it to open it up in Visual Studio. And the first thing that I want to do is delete our two methods and instead create our own one. We'll make sure to mark it as public so that we can trigger it from our slider. We'll make it void because we don't want to return anything. And let's call it set volume. We'll then take in a value from our slider. This is going to be of type float because we want a value with decimal places. And let's just call it volume.
Okay, so well, that's essentially exactly what we're going to do. We're going to put in here in our script a public void volume and because yes, as he said, we're going to want this a float volume level. That's what we're going to name ours.
Now we can easily set it up so that whenever we move our slider, this function will get called and Unity will then feed in the current value of the slider as volume. Just to show you this happening, let's go ahead and write debug.log and let's display the volume variable. If we now save this, go into...
Sure, I can do that. Debug.log. Volume level. Save. So if we head into Unity now, and we go into our console, and we hit play. Hopefully there's no errors. Nobody likes errors, do they? It's supposed to log the volume level. You know what I think I did? Vent system. On click. Handle slide. I don't know what's happening. Handle. Volume. Okay. That's cool.
To Unity, select our volume slider and scroll down to where it says on value change.
What? Select our volume. Here we go. Now running our event system, on click, and volume. Yes, throw in our volume. That's definitely what it's called. Volume. Now, if we run that, and it'll all be 0, it'll all stay 0, because, well, we're not actually changing anything, but it is working now. Know that much.
Changed. This is an event that will trigger whenever our slider changes. We can then add an action to this event by hitting the plus sign. Let's then drag in the object that our script is sitting on. That's in our case the canvas. We now view all of the components on this canvas. I'm going to go into our settings menu script and you can see that our function set volume now appears here. It also says that it takes in a float, but instead of selecting it from the list down here...
Oh, I'm an idiot. I always forget to do that. If you look here on click, it's also up here. See, I'm a butthead, so I'm just gonna wing it. But you'll see now, there it's changing, and it'll go from 0 to 1, real quick. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Let's go to the top where it says dynamic float, and here it also appears. The reason why our function gets put to the top is that Unity recognizes that our function takes in a float value, and so Unity will automatically input the value of our slider into that float. So let's select the method at the top here, and my slider is set to go between -80 and 0.
That's actually really smart to set them to -0 and 80. -80 and 0, I mean. And that's just because in Unity, that's where the volume is set to.
In just a second, but we should now see that if we hit play and are start to drag on this slider, a bunch of messages will appear in our console, and that as I decrease the slider, the value that they show gets reduced. So if I drag it all the way to the bottom, we can see it says -80, and if I drag it all the way to the top, it says 0. Awesome. Now all we need to do is use this value to control the volume of our game. To do that, we'll go Window, and we'll open up the audio mix.
Okay. Window audio mixer. It's been a long time since I've done this. We're gonna add, I don't know what I'm gonna call it.
I'm just gonna dock this by the game view, and you might already have added a mixer to your game. If not, we can go and hit the plus sign. This will create a mixer in our project panel. I'm just gonna rename this to main mixer.
Yeah, that's what I'll call it too. Rename. No. Rename. Can I rename it? Hello? Whatever. New audio mixer. Yeah. Hid. What happened to Claude? I'm surprised Heclo didn't ask that.
And even
He's taking the night off.
can create different channels for the different layers of audio in our game. We could have one for music, one for gameplay sounds, and so on. But we just want to adjust the volume of our master slider. We can do that by simply dragging on it in here, but how do we control this through script? Well, whenever we are working with the audio mixer, we have the possibility of exposing parameters. This means that we make values editable through scripts. In our case, we want to expose our volume parameter. So I'm going to select the master group here, go to the right where it says volume. I'm going to right click here and hit expose volume.
Okay, I can do that. You click here, you come over here, you right click. No, you right click and hit expose. Get exposed.
Of master to script. Now at the top where it says exposed parameters, if we click here, we should see a new parameter. This is a parameter for the volume, and currently it's just called my exposed param. Let's right click on this, hit rename, and let's just call it something like volume.
Okay, so you'll see, I know what I'm doing. Right here, rename to master volume, because I'm gonna have voices and stuff in this game too.
And the reason why I chose my slider to go from 0 to -80 is that this is what our master does. It starts off at 0 and we then decrease it all the way down to -80. So if we now open up our script, instead of just showing our volume in the console, let's change our volume on the mixer. To do that, we need a reference to our audio mixer. So we'll create a public, and to reference an audio mixer, we need to be
I know what to do. Picture in picture this thing. There we go. That's how you be smart. Now, you can actually come into here. I'm gonna come up here. Call a public. Audio, I think. Audio. Mixer. I don't know.
using the Unity Engine audio system. So at the top here, we'll write using Unity Engine .audio, and now we can create a.
Okay, so up here we're gonna type in using Unity Engine .audio. Audio spelled right. Unity.audio, and bam. Then
The public audio mixer will
yeah, I knew it was audio mixer. Audio mixer. And we'll call it audio mixer.
call it audio mixer, and then inside of our set volume function, we'll go audio mixer dot set float, and the float that we want to set is our volume. Make sure you spell.
Okay. So we're gonna go audio mixer dot set float volume level, I believe.
This in the exact same way that you did when.
Okay, no. Master volume.
Renaming the parameter, and we'll then set a value for this parameter. In our case, we just want to set it to volume. So
Then we'll set it to volume level.
whatever the value of our slider is. If we now save this,
Okay, so now we're gonna save this. I know what I'm doing. Shut up. Get out of here, brackies. Wait, come back. I don't know what I'm doing.
And go into Unity. We can dock our audio mixer to the right of our game view. We can then select our canvas, and we now have an empty slot for our audio mixer. This is where we'll drag in our main mixer.
I knew what I was doing the whole time. Okay, if I go into event system, we're gonna have audio mixer. I drag in our audio mixer. Oops. Master. Oh, son of a biscuit. Son of a biscuit. What did you drag in? Project. There we go. Audio mixer. Awesome.
Mixer. And if we now hit play and drag on our slider, we can see the value updating for our master as well. Awesome. So next we want to change the graphics quality of our game. Well, we want to be doing this using our graphics dropdown. This is just a standard UI dropdown, and I've simply gone in and changed the options to low, medium, and high.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. Just not for any particular reason. Just, you know, low, medium. It's 1D, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know how to spell. I am high. JK, I'm not. I'm joking. Okay, label though. Bro. Auto size. Thank you. Arrow. Auto size this thing. Set native size. Make it black. Black. Okay. I'm gonna need to T this thing. Like that. Okay. That's gonna be good for now. I'll fix it all up later. Let's actually save this real quick.
You can have as many options as you want here. The only thing that we need to make sure is that they match with the graphic settings in Unity. So if we go Edit, Project Settings, Quality, we
Edit, Project Settings, Quality. Edit, Project Settings, Quality. Okay, so we got low, medium, high. I don't know what these...
need to have the same amount of quality levels. As you can see, I have a high, a medium, and a low.
I got way too many. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Thank you.
And I'm just going to default to high here. Now let's go to our canvas and open up our settings menu. And we're now ready to add another function. Again, we want to make it public so that we can call it from our dropdown. We'll write void. And let's name the method something like set quality. We'll then take in an integer.
Void.
This is going to be the index of the element that we've chosen. So if we select low, this is going to be 0. Medium, this is going to be 1. And high, it's going to be 2. Let's call this value something like quality index. And this part is actually insanely easy. All we need to do is access our quality settings, and here we can set the quality level, and this method simply takes in our index. So we'll input our quality index, and that should actually be it. And all we need to do is hook up our graphics dropdown to call this method. To do that,
hold up, let's save this. I can't believe I just typed that fast. That was so slow. It actually was really slow.
We'll scroll down to where it says on value change.
Okay, in the drop down, on value change, add in the event system, go on click, and then we're gonna go set quality.
Again, this is an event that will be triggered whenever we change our dropdown. Let's add an action to this event. We want our action to access our canvas object, because on our canvas object we have our settings menu. And again, you'll see our function appears in two places, both in the bottom list here where it says set quality, and we can see it takes in an integer, but also under dynamic int. And this is of course the one that we want to choose, because just like with our slider, Unity will now automatically set our quality index to the index of the element that we chose. And so we should see that if we hit play, and let's go under Edit, Project Settings, Quality, so we can see this updating in real time. We then use our drop down, and let's try and change to medium first. You can see it changes to medium over here. If we then try and select low, again we can see the level changing, and we also now start to see that things don't look as sharp as they did before. So let's hurry up and bump that back to high. Awesome. The next thing that we want to hook up is our full screen toggle. This is just a simple toggle UI element. Again, let's go to our canvas and open up.
I did that already, didn't I? I don't remember. Full screen. List is empty. Change Boolean. I know I coded it. Unclick. Full screen. Okay, we can skip that now.
Automatically set the value of our is full screen variable.
And the rest of that, I don't think we need. I'm just gonna keep it like windowed. So, this is cool. Let's save that and go back into the main menu. Oh wait, we're gonna need one other thing. A back button. So under the canvas, let's throw in a UI button. I'm gonna name it back. Let's T this brother. Big. Real big. Okay. Now, well, W. Set it right here. Of course. Let's T him again. Back. Make him small. Real small. WM. Stick him here. Still not visible. Wait a minute. What? No. Yes. 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 It's unfortunate. Okay, canvas. This isn't right for this one. Gonna need this way higher. Which is unfortunate. Okay, canvas. Let's set it to 1700. Close. We're close. We are close. Let's try 2000. Hey, that worked. Options menu through back. What? Oh. No. These two should be in here. That was weird. No. Let's Control Z that. Grab all of this. Move it up. There we go. Okay. Let's go back to the back button for a second. Take that all the way down. But if we F down on it, we're going to make it bigger. Smaller. Okay. Just like that. Now we're going to go into the text. Name it back. Back. Bold. Oswald bold. Font size go brr. Like that. And I'm going to also do a color gradient. I'm going to do the same blue to purple. But let's change it up. Okay. And now I'm going to go here. And I'm going to add a new public void back. And I'm going to name this one, or I'm going to, in this one, I'm going to say, scene manager dot load scene 0. Okay, I think this is going to be good. I think. Let's head into here, into Unity. Give it just a second. See? Okay, head into Unity and say, no, back button. Say on click, add the event system, and on click, I'm going to say back. Okay, now we save this and head back into the main menu. If we hit play, this is the test. This is the test, okay? Options. Volume goes down. Full screen. Bam, right? This gets changed to whatever. Those will need different. Okay, back. Oh, it works. Play. Jump into the void. Haha, psych. I lied to you, homeboy. Okay, I like this. This is good. We are making improvements. I love this. Okay. This is good. This is good. This is good. I feel like I'm trying to convince myself of that fact, but this is good. This is good. Okay. What is it that I need to do now? Crap. I forgot. This is actually hurting my brain. You can only code so much before you get tired, you know. Give me a second to think. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't thinking. I almost just fell asleep. What do I need to do? What do I need to do? What do I need to do? I've actually done forgotten. I done forgot what I need to do. Pause menu, pause menu, pause menu. I figured it out, I figured it out. Round of applause for me. Okay, if we go into scene 1, right? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add a UI panel. We're gonna make it black with just a little bit higher. Okay, and we're going to set it, we're gonna set this to none. Right. Now, we're gonna set it to this. Perfect. Now, here on the FPS player, we're going to add a component. And we're going to add in the pause menu. Perfect. Now we're going to open this up in Visual Studios. Perfect. We're going to say public void. I want it to be a public void. Public void. Is it on key? Key, no. Get key? Is it get key? What is it? On void key. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Is it a void? Public get key. Yes, it's a void. What am I doing? That's a void. Public void. Enter. No. Key. Public void. Oh, stupid. Pause. So now, inside of these parameters is where we actually have to put in this. Okay. So now you say get key down. No, if get key down, if get key. Come on. If on keyboard input, on click, on keyboard input, if key code escape, but that makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, escape if get key dot key code. What is it? If key on keyboard input. I am so confused. If it's not just key code, is it? Key code. Dang, I'm gonna have to look this up. I do not remember. Get key dot key code Unity. Input. Duh, you have to have an input. Thank you so much, Tim. A little bit late, but yeah, I'm an idiot. Input dot get key down. I'm in the wrong place. If input dot get key down dot key code. Just real quick. Okay. Input dot get key down. Definitely want that as a down. Escape. Then we're gonna need to reference a game object. Game object. We're gonna name it pause menu. Perfect. What the hell? Game object. Game object. Is that the right? Is it game object? No. Game object. Game object. No. Oh my god, how do you reference this? This is killing me. This is killing me. This is absolutely killing me. I need to reference a game object. Game object. This is killing me. Game object dot set active equal to... No, I'm gonna have to do it again. So now we put in another if. If game object dot active... No. If game object dot... If it is active, if input dot key code down, right? That's good. Oh, let's get rid of this. Game object. No, I don't know what I'm doing. I've forgotten so much. Okay, if... Okay, here, let's look. Let's reference the game object, right? Game object. Dot? No. Pause menu. Oh. If pause menu dot active is equal to null. I know that's not right. Is equal to false. Public game object pause UI maybe? Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Although I do believe I got it. If I'm just trying to figure out how to do this. So if pause menu equals if pause menu dot set active equal false false. No, that ain't right. If okay, pause menu. Okay. This is killing me. Okay, we need an if. If statement. Is that all we needed? Then we throw in another and then we throw in else. I swear, if that just filled it all out for me, I might cry. Let's look. So then, it's not setting it active. Okay, if pause menu is equal to null, oh, then set it to true. Otherwise, set it to false. Right, because if it's not there, then we want it there. Maybe. I hope. That is my hope. Oh crap, I gotta do Duolingo real quick. Let me test this. I've got like less than 30 minutes to do my lesson. Otherwise, I'll lose my like 25-day streak, so. It's not working. Could it be that the pause menu, okay. Game object. I should have to reference the game object, and I don't. So, there's something wrong here. I'm using the wrong thing. I don't need a game object. I need a... Okay, hold up. Let me do my Duolingo real quick. Because this is important. Come on. Start.
Mi reserva.
My reservation.
Mi.
Ella.
¿Dónde? Leche. ¿Dónde?
Yo tengo una maleta.
Yo tengo una maleta. I butchered that maleta.
Aquí, por favor. Aquí. Aquí.
In the hotel, so in el
Hotel.
hotel.
El taxi está aquí. Aquí. Aquí.
I have a passport. Yo tengo un pasaporte.
Yo tengo una reserva.
Yo tengo una reserva.
Reserva.
I'm learning Spanish. I need a reservation would be yo necesito un reserva, I believe.
Yo reserva.
Yes.
En el hotel.
In el hotel. The hotel is here. La hotel está aquí.
Aquí.
Ah, it's el, not la. El hotel. Where is La maleta.
La. El.
It's in the hotel. Okay, where is the phone? Would be donde está
está
el teléfono?
el teléfono?
Teléfono. Yo tengo el pasaporte en la maleta.
La.
Yes. The hotel is here. Would be el hotel está aquí.
Aquí.
Okay. I did it. We can continue coding now. I just have to figure out how to set this right. What is it? What is it? Did I, do I possibly have it right, but just have to set it as public? Game object? Let's check. If that's true, I'm happy. You can call me a happy man. If it's not true. Ah, it worked, it worked, it worked. Okay. So panel, none. Okay. Let's rename this panel actually to pause menu. Okay. Now let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Welcome, Abstract Boy, by the way. Still doesn't work. Okay, if it is not equal to null. Oh, I'm an idiot. I had it right the first time. If it is not equal to null, then that means it is equal to there. Okay. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Let's try this again. Hopefully this works. Of course it doesn't. Why would it work? Right? Why would it work? Ain't got no reason to work. I think I'm gonna have to watch a video on this, which actually sucks. Because I really don't like watching the videos. Let's like Brackies, because he knows everything. Pause menu. Okay, pause menu. I just have to find out how to,
Sarah V, what your skin craves.
what's the word I'm looking for?
Listen,
Reference. How
there's
to
a good
reference.
chance somebody's trying to hack.
How to reference the game object.
I might have gone a bit menu crazy lately. So far we've created both a main menu and a settings menu. So let's finish up by creating a pause.
Okay.
Let's hit add component. Here we'll create a script called pause menu. Let's go into new script, select C# and hit create and add. And let's open it up in Visual Studio. In here we want to delete our start method, and instead let's create a variable that will keep track of whether or not our game is currently paused. We'll make this a public static variable. Public because we want it to be accessible from other scripts, and static because we don't want to reference this specific pause menu script. We just want to be able to very easily check from other scripts whether or not the game is currently paused. So we'll write bool here because the value can be either true or false. Let's name it something like game is paused. By default,
I'm an
this
idiot.
will be
I'm
false.
an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Maybe we can chant that in the chat. Joel's an idiot, right? You guys aren't idiots. I'm an idiot. Of course you have to have a static, public static bool. I'm an idiot. Can't even type. Game is paused. I keep pressing the space bar. Equal to false. Of course you get Flash. Seriously, what is wrong with me? Of course you're gonna want it to. Okay.
Then inside of our update method, we can check whether or not we want to pause the game. And you can of course use any key that you would.
Let's just get rid of all of this, honestly.
Like for this, I'm just
Throwing a public void update.
going to use the escape key. So we'll write if input.get_key down. And again, the key that we want to check for is keycode.escape.
Okay. if input dot get key down escape invalid output. What? No, input dot get key down with the key code dot escape. That needs to be capitalized. Then I need another one of those on there. Then,
If the game is currently paused,
if game is paused, then
so if game is paused is equal to true, well then we've pressed escape while the game was already paused, and so we want to now resume it, and if
then we will resume. No dingleberry fuzz. We just want to resume. Gosh dang. Then we want to resume. We don't need these in here. Else, what?
if not, well then we've pressed the escape key while the game was not paused, and so we want to go.
Then we want to pause it. Right. Okay, I think I can get it from here. Thanks, Brackies. Now, below the void update, we're going to put in a public void resume. Resume. Bam. Now, the resume is going to take pause menu dot set active equal to false. Then it's going to take time dot time scale and set it equal to 1. Then I think that's everything, actually. We're also gonna go public void pause. No. Do as I say. Pause. And we're gonna set it to true and set time dot time scale equal to 0. I'm so smart. Okay. I want this to be lowercase. Save. I think we have everything. Let's look. If I now go into pause menu, or no, event system, no. Pause menu. I think this is gonna work. Okay, but if I click it again, it doesn't unpause. It did pause, but it didn't unpause. Pause. Pause menu. Oh, right. So, pause, we want to set game is paused equal to true. And in here, we want to set game is paused equal to false. I knew I was missing something. I couldn't remember what, though. Wrong place. Bam. Oh, it was too late. Okay, now Let me make sure we're good. And we are. Now it should work. Hey, it works. It works. It works. But it just kind of flashes us real quick. So now we need to actually build this menu. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to add in a UI button. We're going to make this resume. We're going to W, put it there. We're going to add in another UI button. This one's going to be options. No. We're going to add in another UI button. This one's going to be main menu. And this one's going to go here. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing with this one. There we go. Poop. And resume. Let's put that there so that it's all in the right order. Boop. And main menu goes boop. Okay, now resume text is gonna want to say resume. Let's make this white. Actually, gonna make it gray. Bold. Oswald bold. Font size go brrr. As this is what we want the main button to be. This one is going to say options. It's going to be smaller. It's going to be the same color. It's still going to be bold though. Oswald bold. Bold. Options. And the last button, the main menu button, is gonna say menu. And it's gonna be same color, bold, just how it is, maybe a little smaller. And that's fine. Yeah, actually I'm gonna grab the options button and move it down a little bit. Okay, now we're going to make a new options menu, but the resume button can just get the original. Bam. I want it pause menu, resume. Let me make sure that works. Now, obviously, yeah, I see. Okay, options though, and main menu. Main menu is gonna be pretty easy. We're gonna throw in the event system. Okay, main menu, add an on click, throw in the event system. The event system out of there. And then we're gonna go. Crap. Why doesn't the event system have this on click on it? That sucks. Should be good without it, but I'm still gonna plop it in there. Okay, main menu should have the on click back, I believe. Now one thing I'm gonna also want to do is come into here on pause, and I'm gonna say mouse. I know that's not what it's called, but let me try it. Mouse cursor dot lock state equal to cursor lock mode dot confined. Confined. Cursor visible equal to true. Then we're gonna just do the exact opposite here. Cursor dot lock state equal to cursor lock mode equal to locked with cursor dot visible equal to false. Save this, and now it should work. If we come into here, it's gotta load. Is anybody watching? No. 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 Okay, but this should work. This should work. I guess it's their loss if they don't want to watch. Pause menu. Boop. Okay, play. Okay. Boop. Resume. Boop. Options. No, menu. Play. Boop. Resume. Okay, this works. Now, let's add in another panel. UI panel. And this is going to be options menu. Background set to none. But let's options menu. Let's set this to this color. Okay. We can. Okay, options menu. Bellissimo. We're gonna want all the same things. Okay, so in options menu, we're gonna go UI, slider. It's gonna be volume, and I'll make all of this look pretty later. Under here, I'm gonna put a UI text. It's gonna say volume. It's gonna go up. Oh, it's gonna go up. But it's gonna get T'd down. Quite a lot. Okay, volume. Bold. Yeah, Oswald bold. Okay, volume. Perfect. Now we're going to get in a UI toggle. This is gonna be full screen. Cool. Let's W this up a little. And one last one, a UI drop down. And quality. Quality. Okay. Let's make sure these are low. Let's capitalize that. Low. Need. High. Okay, now, add in, I think, event system is what I want. On click, set quality. Full screen toggle, up here. Full screen, on click. Drag in the event system. Go, on click. Full screen. Quality. Set quality. Okay, volume. Let's make sure this is -80. 0. Drag in the event system. On click. Volume. Now, if I go into here, okay, it is set. Okay, now one last thing I'm gonna need is the back button, UI button. Button. Yes. And I'm gonna name this back. And I'm gonna put it up here. Okay, the back button is going to say back. Okay, And yes, it's not gonna look ugly like this. I'm gonna immediately do that. Okay, text. Let's whiten that. Okay, let's bolden it up. Oswald bold, bold, font size big. Okay, auto size. Let's actually auto size it. Okay, what do we want to do? We want to add in on the pause menu. We are going to add in a new public game object called options menu. Okay, and we're going to say right here, we're going to say a public void back. Go boop. No. Boop. Boop. Okay, and here we're going to say options menu dot set active equal to false. What? Hello, did... Oh, right. I can't equal that. I've got to do that. Okay. We're also gonna need a public void options. Just boop, boop. Okay, and this is going to be options menu set active true. Save. I think we're good. I think. We'll have to go and say what the options menu is. So if you look in the event system, no, FPS player, pause menu, and options menu, yes. Options menu there, we can then go boop. But we can go into the pause menu, under options, we'll say add in FPS player, go to pause menu, and go into options, right? And then on the back button, we'll go FPS player, pause menu, back. Okay. Save this. Go into the main menu. I think this is where we're going to end it off, but I'm not exactly sure. So you can see if we go into options, we can change the volume, we can change whether it's full screen or not, we can change the quality, and if we hit quit, it'll say quitting, okay. If we hit play and jump, it'll actually pause the game in the background. If we hit options, I'll have to move the toggle, but these all do the same thing. You can see my shadow just appeared. Now it's gone. The volume goes up and down, and we go back. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, I will have to fix this. Let's fix that real quick. If we go canvas, no, scene 1. Canvas, options menu, boop. It's, what? Quality, resume. Where's the resume button? Why was there a resume button? That doesn't make sense. Okay. But I think this is good. I actually think that's where we're going to end off stream, so yeah, thank you guys for joining. That was fun. I've been streaming for quite a while, so that's fun. A little over 2 hours.